What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we're back. It's your main man, Juan, right here. Bam! You guys already know what time it is, guys. Creator of PaidLikeJuan.com. Yes, guys. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. I really am. And as my boy Buzz Lightyear said in the movie Toy Story, I'm shaking in my space boots. Just got off a call with many of my team members, and we're fired up, guys. I mean, we are fired up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you definitely subscribe, smash that like. You guys already know I'm gonna give you nothing but value right here. I drop videos on my channel on a daily, not every week, not every 2 weeks, not once a month, daily, to provide you guys with everything you need, the knowledge, the know-how, the systems, the opportunities, so that you guys can go upon God's green earth and live your absolute best in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because, ladies and gentlemen, life is just way too damn short. And I mean way too damn short not to live life on our terms and by our own design. And it's just as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. What I want to talk about today, briefly, this is not going to be a long video, but it's going to have some amazing value in it. Grab your favorite beverage, glass of wine, beer, soda pop, water, whatever. You can even hold an invisible cup in your hand, pretend that's a cup of coffee, and drink to it while I'm talking to you. Wow, we got a lot to talk about, guys. We have a lot to talk about. Epic trading. If you guys haven't heard about what's going on with Epic, the Forex company that is now in pre-launch, we actually went in pre-launch today. I've known about this pre-launch for some time now. I have done a lot of research, a lot of investigating. And when I say a lot of research, I'm talking about Shamu style, deep diving, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things that I've been talking about for over a decade now is the importance of working with companies and people who are 100% transparent, right? Transparency in business is extremely important, and I really want you guys to understand that. So my choice and my decision to go on this journey with Epic had a lot to do with the transparency of the company, the transparency of the program, the transparency of the educational platform, the transparency of the owner, who is alive and well and active and not hiding from anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the main factors. You know, companies can put together an amazing compensation plan, which Epic has. I'm not going to talk about the compensation plan in this video. We know the compensation plan is incredible. But that's not what's important right now. There are certain things that you guys must know and must understand before you get involved in any business or any compensation plan. And I'm going to go over a few of those key points in this video, guys. And I promise you, if you take what I'm saying to heart, it's going to allow you to put yourself in a position to really live an amazing life. But before I get started, I want to make something abundantly clear, guys. Do not invest in anything. Do not invest money in anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be Forex, but since we're talking about Forex and specifically, do not invest money in anything in Forex specifically unless you can absolutely afford to lose it. As with any company, business, program, there are risks that are involved, and there are absolutely no guarantees, ladies and gentlemen, because as we all know, and if you don't know, you better know, okay, that generating high incomes requires dedication, it requires commitment, it requires hard work, and it's just as simple as that. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Yes, Epic Trading, we just launched today, guys. We are in pre-launch. We're going to officially launch on October 1st, which is 30 days from today. So if you're watching this video between now and the next 72 hours, it's going to be an incredible time for you to plug in on the money team. Yes, guys, we are going to absolutely kill it in this business. We're going to put some people, a lot of people, in a position to literally create the life of their dreams. Now, I know that sounds crazy, you know, but I want you guys to think about something for a second. I want you guys to think about, you know, when McDonald's first started, when McDonald's first became a company in the early 50s, right? And shortly after McDonald's became a company, right, 5-6 years or so, I can't remember exactly, but 5-6 years or so, they actually began to franchise their companies. Ray Kroc came in, bought the first McDonald's franchise. Shortly after that, very, very shortly after that, opened up over 200 stores. And then the rest was history. But my point is this: when they became a franchise store in the early 50s, or in the early 60s, excuse me, that opportunity to buy a franchise was literally available to less than 1% of the entire population, ladies and gentlemen. The opportunity was just not available to the quote unquote average person, right? And that's important to understand, because as economies go through different shifts and changes and shifts and changes and shifts and changes, right? I'll give you an example today. Today, you don't even have to graduate high school and you can go buy a fast food restaurant, and I'm not talking about a hole-in-the-wall fast food restaurant franchise. I'm talking about a legitimate, shiny, operating fast food franchise burger joint for a measly 5-figure income, guys, 5-figure. And you don't even have to have a high school education to do that. Pretty incredible, right? So as you can see, economies go through shifts. And what I mean by shifts are shifts of opportunity. And that's important to understand, because that's exactly what the world is going through right now. I've talked about this in hundreds of my videos, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys are searching work from home, Forex trading, getting involved in this amazing industry that we call network marketing, MLM, you guys can call it whatever you want to call it. I've been doing this so long, it's become second nature to me. I made a decision many years ago, ladies and gentlemen, that I was going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I was going to be teaching people, educating people, helping people grow, develop, and create the life of their dreams. I was going to be doing this for a very long time. We are in an economic shift that's taking place right now, to where the average person, with hard work, with dedication, commitment, and if you can just simply make a decision to win, that opportunity, that shift is now available to you. I don't care about your previous education. I don't care about your previous direct sales, MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing experience. None of that stuff has really anything to do or almost nothing to do with what I'm talking about here, because what I'm talking about here is a system in place that can take you from where you are to where you want to be, learning the incredible skill of Forex, which is a skill that can never, ever be taken away from you once you learn it. And then on top of that, you have the opportunity to plug into an incredible educational platform that's not only going to teach you how to become an absolute master at Forex, but you actually get to learn and grow inside the platform and show other people, introduce other people how to do the same, and be rewarded and compensated heavily, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When Ray Kroc, bought the first McDonald's, right? It had nothing to do with his education. It had nothing to do with those things. He simply made a decision to plug in. He's seen an opportunity. He's seen a shift taking place. He capitalized on that, and then the rest was history. And a similar situation happened in my life. When I first got involved in this industry, had my first $1,000 day in less than 8 hours of work. When that happened, I knew the worst case scenario in this industry is I was going to become a multi-millionaire, and the rest was history, right? That's what I'm talking about, guys. We are in pre-launch right now. You're going to hear a lot of information in regards to this program. One of the things that I want you guys to absolutely understand is the importance of picking the right sponsor, picking the right team. Bam, that's so important. I cannot stress enough to you guys how important that is. For those of you that have been following me over the years, and my channel is growing like crazy, guys. I want to take a quick side note to thank all my new subscribers. I have spoken with many of you personally these past couple of weeks. Some beautiful, incredible, intelligent people from all over the country I've connected with. Thank you again for subscribing to this channel. Thank you again for growing with me on this journey. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, and that's to literally become the epitome of time, money, freedom. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's the only thing I'm interested in talking about here, is helping you guys again get from where you are to where you want to be, right? The shift. I can't stress it enough. You guys remember when you were kids, right? You remember when you were kids, as I was a child coming up, we were out a lot. We were at carnivals, fairs, Vegas, circus. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But you got to understand, God's world is literally just a big theme park, right? You got the small rides, you got the medium rides, you got the big rides, the big roller coasters, etc., etc., right? But one of the things that I remember, like it was yesterday, I remember from, going out to the fair, to the theme park, right? Is if you wanted to get on the biggest rides in the theme park, you had to have the tickets, right? Remember that? You had to have the tickets or the tokens to get on those big rides. So when we're talking about God's big green, beautiful earth, it was a big green, beautiful theme park is really what it is, right? And to experience all of life's biggest rides, greatest rides, you have to have the tickets. And Epic, this right here is that ticket, period, right? Willy Wonka style, the golden ticket that can take you to the biggest rides of life, can take you to the most beautiful views of life, can take you and your family and put you in a position to become the absolute provider. But you have to put in the work. You have to plug in. You have to get with the right team, right? You have to get with the right sponsor. And one of the most common questions I get, ladies and gentlemen, is how do you choose the right sponsor in business? And that's simple. You choose the right sponsor just like you chose your friends in high school, right? When you needed help with your homework, what did you do? Pick up the phone, right? Call your friend. You guys hooked up. You did homework, science projects together, et cetera, et cetera. You were simply able to get a hold of your friends. That's what made them your friends, because everything starts with the relationship, right? So when people contact me or they call me or they send me an email, they hit me up on Facebook and they say, Juan, how do I choose the right sponsor? Well, that's simple. You want me to tell you guys how simple it is? Can you get a hold of them? I'm going to say that one more time. Can you get a hold of them? Because it has to start with a friendship, and the only way that a friendship can start is if you're able to get a hold of that particular individual. Can you get a hold of them? That's the first step, and then the rest is history. You'll be able to take it from there. The simple fact that you can get a hold of somebody and that someone's transparent, right, means that there's a foundation there for a beautiful friendship to manifest. Right? That's how you choose the correct sponsor. That's how you choose the correct team. And it's just as simple as that, guys. You don't have to go searching on YouTube, looking through 1,000 different videos about how to choose the right sponsor. Can you get a hold of him or her? Bam! It's as simple as that. I'm going to leave a link in the description for a full-blown Epic presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Click on the first link in the description. When you see what we're putting together here, what we're about, the compensation plan, how we get paid, the truly no-limit lifestyle that you can create from this, putting in the work. Effort only seems out of proportion to reward. It never is, guys. It never is. You put in the work, you're going to get the results. And this applies to anything in life. I don't care what it is. You put in the work, you stay consistent, you're going to get the results. And this business model, what we're putting together here, okay, this entire campaign, it's no different. I am looking to connect with people who want to put in the work and create a life by design. And if that's you, you need to reach out to me, and you need to reach out to me right now. Call me direct, shoot me a text, hit me up on Facebook, whatever blows your skirt up, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, an incredible time to be alive. Plug into the shift. With that said, guys, I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world, in the banks of the world. And of course, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bam!